Welcome to USA Championship Wrestling.
The newest and greatest wrestling promotion in the area. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
The best in mat action, coming to you live. The best in mat action, coming to you live. Coming to you live from the Bluefield Sports Arena.
Folks, welcome back again to USA Championship Wrestling, and joining me here at the announcer booth this evening, none other than Mr. Ken Still. Ken, welcome.
Mark Wood, what happened to Jason Schaefer?
Well, the last time you were here, you did have these voodoo items.
It's amazing how I show up one week and Jason Schaefer disappears. Now, wait a minute. I think we found him.
Oh, my.
Wait a minute. I think, you hear him in there?
That does sound like him.
I think we found Mr. Jason Schaefer. I think he aggravated the wrong person. So Jason Schaefer has been located, and I don't know when he'll be back. So here he is. For all you out there who are hard of hearing, Jason Schaefer has been located in my little bag of tortured souls. Even though you look a little like Jason Schaefer, I thought I maybe had put a spell on Jason and you, well, maybe grew a little bigger and taller and rotunder, so to speak. But anyways, I digress from that one. So far, I haven't found the human being who ran me down and injured the foot of one Ken Steele, but we are getting a little closer, day by day. And in just a few short weeks, I will make my return to USA Championship Wrestling.
Well, Ken, we are certainly looking forward to that day of your return. Would you do me and Jacques the pleasure and join us here at the table this evening as we call these great matches tonight?
Are you sure you want that to happen?
Well, we'll see how it goes.
I don't know if you want that to happen or not, but I'll be glad to join you.
All right, folks, let's get to the ring for tonight's first match.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first match is one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Currently in the ring, weighing 237 pounds from Santa Fe, New Mexico, Shawn Cruz.
Cruz versus Huckaby. This will prove to be a very interesting match as these two go to toe-to-toe tonight. And referee Jonathan Schrader in charge of this match tonight.
It's quite a shame that Mr. Schaefer is no longer with us. I hate that for him and his family, that he had to make a disappearance act like he did.
Well, Cruz taking things under control there. And Huckaby with a reversal.
Mr. Cruz showing a little wrestling action here.
Yeah, filling each other out here at the beginning of this match. Side headlock. Oh, Cruz down hard on the canvas on that one, Ken.
Nice shoulder tackle. Step over. Nice arm drag
big arm
by
drag,
Shawn
yeah.
Cruz.
Something I think we'll see a lot of in this match is strength from one of our opponents and technique from the other. Well, obviously Huckaby is a little on the mad side this evening, Ken. And there goes a big blow to the face of Cruz. And exchanging.
Now, this is what I like to see.
Well, those big chops certainly make a big noise here in USA Championship Arena. An Irish whip reversed. Cruz comes off, ducks the clothesline. Drop kick, and Huckaby goes down.
Kick by Shawn Cruz.
Cruz in for the cover. And referee Jonathan Trader says it's a 2 count.
Atomic drop. And a nice forearm to the face.
Neck breaker.
Swinging neck breaker. I think that referee must have rode the short bus a little short on his counts there.
Oh, my.
Chin breaker by the incredible Huck.
And a big splash into the corner. These guys are wearing each other out tonight, Ken Steele. Jacques Morier, you're being awful quiet over there. And a 2 count again. Cruz is going up, second rope. And big chop to the head, and
Big
Huckaby
double
down to
axe
the
handle.
canvas.
Shawn Cruz may be going to the well one too many times.
Sometimes you get a little greedy, and you end up paying the cost, and that's what it looks like on this one, Ken.
That's exactly what I thought.
Oh, big clothesline. And in for the cover, the referee down. And a 2 count again. Ken, you've been in this kind of predicament many times in your time in the ring, where you get an opponent that just doesn't want to give up, gives it everything they got.
Nice spine buster. Mark Wood, very rarely have I ever been in a predicament where an opponent doesn't want to give up. He's got him up. This looks like the end for poor Shawn Cruz.
It's in the torture rack, and he's calling for the bell. That's it. Will Huckaby in for the win.
Will Huckaby.
And Will Huckaby with an impressive win here tonight on USA Championship Wrestling. And if I can get him just to come by here for a moment and join me here at Interview State Central. Will, congratulations.
You know the routine, don't you? When I'm out here, you don't say a word. Isn't that right? Okay. Now, USA Championship Wrestling. Once again, hold the mic. Don't move. Once again, you've seen what the Incredible Hulk does. You see why they call me the Mid-Atlantic Bully. And you know what else they see? Huh? Obviously, you don't know. Once again, another week, Frank Parker is running like a coward. There's no sense in chanting his name. Now, since Frank wants to run like a coward, I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there. Tonight, there's a championship match, Sheik, Akbar, and Crash Cassidy. Well, boys, I don't care who wins that match tonight. I don't care who wins the match at what, Mount Hope? Yes? Nod your head, yes, if you know. I don't care who wins tonight. I don't care who wins in Mount Hope. They're gonna have to deal with the Incredible Hulk because I like gold more than anything else.
Folks, there you have it from Huck himself. He's looking for the gold, and we'll see if that gold is on its way.
Come and see why more and more people are stepping up to professional grade for less with a new GMC from Beckley Auto Mall.
Get 0% financing or $12,000 off this new 2018 Sierra Crew Cab SLT. Save big on a new 2018 GMC Terrain up to $6,000 off MSRP. Or 0% financing for 72 months on this 2018 Buick Encore all-wheel drive.
Best selection, lowest prices. Come get it all at Beckley Auto Mall.
Located at the point of Eisenhower and Robert C. Byrd Drive or online at BeckleyAutomall.com.
We are the premier destination location at Brush Creek Falls RV Resort and 304 Speedway. The best racers from all points of the map race right here. See the fastest karts on dirt on our 1/8 mile track. Brush Creek Falls RV Resort offers 52 full hookup campsites, along with 4 fully furnished cabins. Conveniently located off exit 14 on I-77. Racing happens Saturdays. Like us on Facebook to get schedule and event info. Make your reservations today. Call 304-431-1950 or online at brushcreekfalls.com.
The United Way and Cucumber & Company have had a long-standing relationship. We feel very blessed to have Cucumber as a resource in our community because they are really a high-quality technical design and production company. We feel like it's quality that you could put up against anyone in the nation, really. Cucumber & Company is very easy to deal with. Updates are very fast. If we call one morning with an update, we see the change that afternoon. It makes life easy.
Genesis has created a true luxury vehicle with the G80. I've been driving the G80 for the past 5 months, and I found that the all-wheel drive is second to none, and 311 horses gives you all the power you could ask for. The best news going is all 2017 G80s are 25% off while they last. Come by Hyundai of Beckley and take a test drive today. Don't miss out on this special opportunity to own a true luxury vehicle at a great price. When you come for a test drive, tell them Brian sent you.
If your club, your school, or your civic organization would like to have the great stars of USA Championship Wrestling to come to your town, you give us a call at 681-207-3175 or drop us a line at usacwonline.com. Future wrestlers, referees, and managers. Get the finest instruction from seasoned veterans right in your backyard. Contact the USACW Training School at usacwonline.com for all the details.
Welcome back to USA Championship Wrestling. And USA Championship Wrestling is coming to your town. I'm Jacques Moliere, and Saturday, July 21st in Man, West Virginia, at the Street Fair, 7 p.m. bell time, Sheik Akbar versus Rock and Roll Tommy Gibson in the main event. Crash Cassidy and Danny Ray on the card in Man, West Virginia. Next Thursday, TV taping at the Sports Arena in Bluefield, West Virginia, 8 p.m. bell time. The Starliners make their TV debut. Tommy Williams and Drake Tungsten will be here next week for a TV taping at 8 p.m. bell time every Thursday night at the Sports Arena. Saturday, August 18th, USA Championship Wrestling returns to Mount Hope, West Virginia at the Heritage Center. 7:30 p.m. bell time in Mount Hope. Sunday, September 2nd, an afternoon event with a 2 p.m. bell time in Pax, West Virginia at the Community Center. 2 p.m. bell time in Pax, West Virginia. Stay tuned for details on USA Championship Wrestling coming back to the great state of Virginia in the upcoming months. Watch USA Championship Wrestling on Facebook Live every Thursday night at 8 p.m. and on Friday nights at 11 p.m. on WZTS Digital 16.1 and on your local cable system.
Thank you, Jacques. Now, this past week in the offices of USA Championship Wrestling, we received a videotape from one Drake Tungsten about the man joining me here today, Frank Parker. We're going to get your thoughts on that, but let's go ahead and take a look at that video that came in this week.
Hello fans of USA Championship Wrestling. This is the old school ass kicker, Drake Tungsten. You know folks, after 18 and a half years, I decided to call it quits. You know, I've been sitting back, I've been enjoying retirement. I've actually been watching some of the first episodes of USA Championship Wrestling. I must say, I'm impressed. There's some great action there. We've got some great wrestlers that are there. Guys like Sheik, Akbar, the Universal Heartthrobs, Shawn Cruz. Hello? Yeah, this is Bronco Barnett. How are you, sir? Good, good. What can I do for you? Yeah, I know Frank. Oh, really? And how much? I think I might have to come out of retirement for that one. Thank you, sir. Frank Parker. Hi. Remember me? Yeah. Well, you see, I just got off the phone with Bronco Barnett, and he's offered me a large sum of money to take you out, my friend. Frank, you now know the what, you know the who, but Frank, one thing you don't know is the when. Start looking over your shoulder. Start saying your prayers at night that don't come knocking on your door. As a matter of fact, start watching out at your nephew's football games. Because Frank, I'm coming for you, and I'm taking you out.
Some pretty strong words from Drake Tungsten. Frank, your thoughts?
Before I get to Drake Tungsten, Mark, let me ask you a question. Is there something on my back? Do you see anything at all?
No, it's plain.
It certainly feels like there's a big bullseye on my back, because over the past couple of weeks, numerous people have come out here and called me out. First, you had Ken Steele coming out here talking about signing the most exclusive contract in USA Championship Wrestling, which, by the way, I'd be happy to compare mine to his because I know it's bigger. But he wants to accuse me of possibly running him over with the car and injuring his foot. Well, Ken, you know me very well. You know me well enough to know that if I've got a problem with you, I'm going to walk right up to your face and punch you square in the mouth. And as far as that little voodoo bag you have, as far as I'm concerned, you can turn it sideways and stick it where the sun don't shine.
Well, folks, there you have it from Frank Parker.
Well, then you had Will Huckaby coming out here accusing me of running and hiding from him. Will, you ought to know me better than that too. I'm not scared of you or anybody. I'm not hard to find. As a matter of fact, if you really want to find me, just ask your girlfriend. She knows how to get a hold of me. Now, to Drake Tungsten. Drake, me and you go way back. And you know, I don't blame you for taking Bronco's money, but you made one big mistake. When you brought my family into this, you made it personal. Now, you're going to have to deal with the consequences.
Oh, strong words from Frank Parker. Only time will tell how this pans out. Let's go back to the ring for some more action.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match, one fall, 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, weighing in at 264 pounds from Havana, Cuba, Mr. Hollywood, the Cuban Assassin. And his opponent,
Frank Parker against the Cuban Assassin in the second match this evening. Two wily veterans. And the bell rings, and Roger Ham, our referee, in charge.
First of all, you fat slob, I'm not 265. I don't eat jelly donuts like you. I'm 225. Get it right. I'll slap the taste out of your mouth. 5'2", 225. That's right.
And they go for a lockup right into the corner. And the referee goes in for the clean break.
I certainly don't appreciate Frank Parker out here running his mouth about me. When he knows daggone good and well that he is a prime suspect in running me over.
Well, to be honest, Ken, I think everybody, at least in your mind, is a prime suspect right now.
You're exactly right. Just like Jason Schaefer was a prime suspect, and he's no longer around.
Tackle. And going for the hip toss and reversed it. And the Cuban goes down. Up for the big slam. It's the canvas hard. Frank goes for the cover, and it's one. And Cuban bails out of the ring. Ken, it looks like he's taking him a seat out inside of the ring. He wants to rest a little bit.
That's exactly what I would do.
The referee going for the count.
Looks like Frank the Tank probably pulled him a handful of hair right there, as usual.
At the risk of ending up in that bag, I'm going to have to disagree with you on that one, Ken. And the Cuban begins to work the arm of Frank the Tank Parker. Quickly reversed to an arm bar. And the Cuban draws back that fist. Into the corner. And slingshot into the corner, off with a big backdrop. And once again, Cuban Assassin bails out. Unfortunately, in professional wrestling, Ken, there is no timeouts, are there?
That's all right. You take what you can when you can.
And of course, the fans here at the sports arena are fully behind Frank Parker this evening. Crowd seems to be pointing to the referee that the Cuban may have some kind of object on him. And Roger Ham back over to check out the Cuban Assassin one more time. And the Cuban in with a big punch there to the midsection. And now in on the throat, and again, it does appear that he has something there in his hands.
Doesn't look like a legal thrust to me.
Well, my vantage point is not as good.
Like a legal thrust to me as well.
And two big kicks back to the midsection of the Cuban. And once again, it does appear the Cuban has something there. But from my vantage point, I can't really tell, Ken.
I don't think the man's got nothing in his hands.
But we've got the audience saying one thing, Cuban saying another thing.
I think Cuban is just a very, very well-adapted wrestling veteran.
That he is. As well as Frank Parker in this match.
Frank Parker is a marked man. And it doesn't sound like I'm the only person who has a target. And it's not me that has a target, but Frank Parker has a target on his back.
Parker powers out, and the Cuban Assassin with a rear chin lock.
It's over now. It's over now.
And clearly the crowd once again rallies behind Frank Parker. Crowd certainly making some noise here in the USA Sports Arena this evening. Big elbow to the midsection of the Cuban Assassin. Goes for the body. Nope.
That's an illegal punch. That's a closed fist.
I think Frank Parker's ready to give the Assassin what he's been getting all evening. A little taste of his own medicine. Up, and there the Cuban goes. And Jeff James has come out to ringside here. Oh, and Frank picks up the Cuban. And Parker in for the cover and the count, and victorious.
Your winner.
I don't know about this
Frank
deal right
the
here.
Tank Parker.
Something stinks about this mess right here.
And once again, Frank Parker victorious here at the sports arena this evening. And as his opponent makes his way out of the ring, we're going to try to get him to stop over here for some comments this evening. Cuban Assassin, Mr. Hollywood.
Mr. Markwood, I am getting stinking tired of people like you, people like this fake star, JJ, sticking their nose in my stinking business. You shut your stinking mouth. And I know Mr. Ken still agrees with me about Frank the Tank Parker. He pulled my trunks. He poked me in the eye. He pulled my hair. And he cheated with your wife. But I tell you right now, JJ, Mr. Mark Wood, you remember this? Do you remember this?
Oh, I remember that.
Do you remember this?
I remember it.
You know, I'm going to tell you right now, JJ, I know you remember me. JJ, this is coming for you. Payback's hell. And I am nothing but pure hell.
And folks, that'll be taking place at one of our live shows at the the Heritage Center there in Mount Hope, coming up next month.
Here's a question. How many Beckley area dealers offer a 1,000,000-mile warranty? 1. Hometown Kia's 1,000,000-mile warranty comes with every new vehicle. And best of all, it's free.
America's Best Value just got better with our exclusive 1,000,000-mile coverage. Keep some money in your pocket with this 2018 Kia Sportage LE. $3,500 off MSRP. Or save big on a 2018 Kia Sorento LX. $5,600 off MSRP.
Hometown Kia, going that extra 1,000,000 miles for you. Shop online and learn about the 1,000,000-mile warranty at hometownkia.com.
I worked part-time on a strip job, and I realized I didn't want to do that with my life. I found Mount West, and I was so glad I did.
Employers today seem to be looking for people with marketable skills. What we've set up here in this laboratory is a mock-up of what you would see in industrial controls in a manufacturing plant. Actual equipment, the actual hardware, not simulations, pretend. It's real hardware.
Far beyond the ordinary exists the unforgettable. The Alfa Romeo Stelvio. The perfect balance of engineering and emotion. Visit the Alfa Romeo showroom near you.
Well, congratulations, we're all done. Wow, that was easy.
Much better than last time.
How'd it go before?
Let's get you in this car. But first, let's go over some details. Purchase price of your vehicle is $39,999 plus a dealer fee of $500. Tax is $1477 plus a $175 dock fee. And the DMV charges $30 to title your vehicle, and that's only taxed at $24.99. Now we're going to give you $2,000 for your trade-in, which is a little less than we originally discussed, but this time we have to write it up in the paperwork. So your payments will start next month and continue for the next 95 months.
Tired of the bull? Should have gone directly to Hyundai of Beckley.
Celebrate.
And welcome back to USA Championship Wrestling. And joining me here at ringside, it's the USA Championship Wrestling United States Tag Team Champions. It's the Hustle and the Muscle. It's Scotty Reigns and Bobby Yellow. Well, where's your other half?
First off, I just want to say what's up to my homies out here tonight in the Bluefield Sports Arena. Representing off the beaten track, it's your boy Yella. Now, I don't know where Scotty Reigns at, man. He was supposed to be here. He called me. He said he was on the way. I think them Cubans had something to do with that.
Well, I certainly wouldn't put it past them, but you're scheduled for a title match tonight against the Cuban Dynasty. Are you willing to do that alone tonight?
Look, let me tell you what. I'm thoroughbred and I ain't never scared. If that mean I gotta get in there and whip up on them two chumps by myself, believe that, Jack. I'm gonna get in there and just do that right there.
Well, that's certainly an interesting proposal. We'll see. Is that what we're going to go with tonight?
Is that what you people want to see?
I think for it to be a title, defense, you have to have a tag team partner with you tonight.
I'll do it by myself because all these good people want to see that. Believe that, Jack. I mean that.
Well, whether the folks want to see it or not, I think we need somebody here. Come on over here.
Come here, Yella. You ain't got to do this by yourself. I was here when the Cuban Connection did what they did, baby. I don't know where your partner at, but just to let you know, we don't get along, but I'm here for you. So you don't got to go out there and do this yourself. You understand me? So what you say?
What y'all think?
We Let's do it. Hey, baby, it's showtime.
All right, well, let's take the action to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the United States Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, currently in the ring, a combined weight of 427 pounds from Havana, Cuba, the Cuban Commando, the Cuban Mercenary. They are the Cuban Dynasty. Their opponents, Deget Bundlez and Bobby Yella.
Of course, this is a tag team match, but since it's not both of the champions represented tonight, titles are not on the line, but there goes the Cuban Dynasty doing what they do best. And referee Jonathan Schrader has his work cut out for him this evening. And a quick change of events there. Oh. And this Deget Bundlez, this is the first time we've seen him here in USA Championship Wrestling. And they've cleared the ring out, Ken. Looks like Cuban Dynasty has their work cut out for them this evening. Tell me, Ken, is it true? Do you vacation in Cuba?
Well, I've never vacationed in Cuba, but I heard it's not a terrible place to go from time to time. Now, did I hear Bobby Yella correctly to say that?
Okay, and the bell rings.
That his partner is now missing as well?
Yeah.
Well, that's a shame.
Well, something certainly up here in USA Championship Wrestling and some of these disappearances.
That's a terrible shame. I hate to hear that as well.
And Yellow up with the second drop kick of the evening.
Let's go,
Arm drag takedown.
First, Mr. Jason Schaefer disappears. And now Mr. Scotty Raines disappears, one half of the tag team champions. Very interesting.
And one half of the Cuban Dynasty going for the count. Bundlez into the ring to break that up. Clothesline, and Yellow goes for the count. Quick 1 count. And a
Strong
2 count.
snap suplex leads to a 2 count.
Yellow trying to make that tag. But here's where the Cubans and their sneakiness comes into play. Keeping them over in that corner, Ken.
Doing exactly what they need to do by keeping Yella in the corner.
Reversed into a side headlock. Hip lock takedown. Rolls them over for the count. 2 count again. Back to the corner for a tag. And a little double team action here as they shoot him in. Oh, a double clothesline takes the champion down. And in for the count. Again, a 2 count. Yella needs to make that tag.
I think that referee needs to make that count.
And denied once again. One half of the Cuban Dynasty in with a headlock. Just wearing the champion down this evening. And Bundles going in, of course, the referee stopping that. And, well, was there a tag on that, Ken?
I thought I saw one myself.
I was paying attention to the referee. I didn't hear a tag. That doesn't mean it didn't take place. They're working Bobby Yella over this evening.
That's the referee's call. That's not mine.
And the chant of USA fills the sports arena this evening in support of Bobby Yella as he makes his way up from the canvas. Elbows to the midsection. And chin buster. And the tag is made. And the big man, Deget Bundlez, in the ring. And he's got both of the Cubans in the ring at the same time. And here goes, big headbutt. And making the tag back. Yella's going back in the ring, but he's going via the top rope. Look at that, Ken. And
he almost overshot him.
There we go. 3 count in the winners. Bobby Yella, Deget Bundlez. The Cuban Assassin enters into the ring.
This looks like a good old-fashioned family beatdown coming right here.
This dynasty is up. And here comes Jeff James with the chair, and he's going to take care of things. And the Cubans are bailing out one by one. As Jeff James says, no way, here in USA Championship Wrestling.
Your winners, Deget Bundlez and Bobby Yella.
Folks, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Celebrate summer with a new ride from Ramey Tazewell.
The whole family will love this new Chevy Traverse, now only $38,880.
Head to the beach in this new Chevy Camaro, now only $23,999.
Or how about this new Chevy Silverado, now only $38,990.
Check out our full inventory online at RameyTazewell.net. So celebrate summer at Ramey Tazewell, where we do your deal your way.
In the ever-changing world of website design, the things that people need, the things that people look for, those website norms, they're ever-changing. In many organizations, we're getting to where we don't necessarily have specific departments internally to do those things. When you hire a Cucumber company, you get that internal team feel. You get experts that are within hand's reach. So whether you're looking at a website project, videos, audio-visual support, I highly recommend Cucumber & Company.
Here's all the information you requested.
Wow. Shopping for a car has never been this easy.
Oh, really? How'd it go before?
Can anyone help me? I've been here a while. Can somebody please tell me the price of this car?
Where are my keys? They took my driver's license. I just wanted to buy a car.
Where is everybody?
Tired of the bull? Should have went directly to Hyundai of Beckley.
McCoys.
I thought we told you Hatfields to stay out of our beef jerky outlet.
We just can't resist this delicious prime rib beef jerky.
Cherry maple.
Prime rib.
Cherry maple.
Prime rib.
Cherry maple.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, guys. Easy, guys. At least we find one thing the Hatfields and McCoys both have in common. They both love their jerky from the beef jerky outlet.
If your club, your school, or your civic organization would like to have the great stars of USA Championship Wrestling to come to your town, you give us a call at 681-207-3175 or drop us a line at usacwonline.com. Future wrestlers, referees, and managers, get the finest instruction from seasoned veterans right in your backyard. Contact the USACW Training School at usacwonline.com for all the details.
USA Championship Wrestling is coming to your town. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Jacques Moliere, and Saturday, July 21st in Man, West Virginia at the Street Fair, 7 p.m. bell time, Sheik Akbar versus Rock and Roll Tommy Gibson in the main event. And Crash Cassidy and Danny Ray on the card in Man, West Virginia. Next Thursday, TV taping at the Sports Arena in Bluefield, West Virginia, 8 p.m. bell time. The Starliners make their TV debut. Tommy Williams and Drake Tungsten will be here next week for a TV 8 p.m. bell time. Every Thursday night at the Sports Arena. Saturday, August 18th, USA Championship Wrestling returns to Mount Hope, West Virginia at the Heritage Center, 7:30 p.m. bell time in Mount Hope. Sunday, September 2nd, an afternoon event with a 2 p.m. bell time in Pax, West Virginia at the Community Center, 2 p.m. bell time in Pax, West Virginia. Stay tuned for details on the USA Championship Wrestling coming back to the great state of Virginia in the upcoming months. Watch USA Championship Wrestling on Facebook Live every Thursday night at 8 p.m. and on Friday nights at 11 p.m. on WZTS Digital 16.1 and on your local cable system.
Folks, when USA Championship Wrestling comes to town, make sure you get your tickets. Now joining me here at ringside, one of USA Championship Wrestling's biggest rising stars, none other than Crash Cassidy. Welcome, Crash. It certainly looks like this crowd's behind you tonight. This is a big night for you. You got the big win last week, and now you've got a shot at the U.S. title. And I think that might have to do something with Bronco Barnett trying to throw his money and influence around. And last week, you point blank said, no way, I'm doing it on my own.
That's right, that's right, that's right. I'm here to be myself. I'm not here to please anyone else except for the fans. That's what I'm here for. Get them all rallied up each and every Thursday night, just like...
All right, Crash. So, one last chance, my friend. You can join the payroll before you get hurt.
You know what, Bronco? You've offered me a lot this last week. You've offered me women, you've offered me fans, and you've offered me championship gold. But Bronco, I can get my own women. I got my Crash crew each and every Thursday night chanting my name. And thanks to you running your mouth, tonight I'm going to get that gold myself. So since you want me in that ring so bad, how about you give me an escort?
Folks, you're not going to want to miss this match as we go to the ring. Well, things starting early outside of the ring. As the champion, Sheik Akbar. does what he does best with the cheap shot. The champion's down. And referee Roger Ham getting the action back into the ring. Ken, I am excited about this match. We've watched Crash Cassidy come a long way in just a few short weeks here.
Crash Cassidy has already got Akbar busted open, which is something I'm looking forward to do in the near future with Akbar myself.
Oh, and a big clothesline in the corner, and the Sheik goes down. Sheik Akbar is down. And it appears that he's opened his forehead there. A series of clothesline takes the champion down. Crash goes for the pin, 1. And the Sheik kicks out. Up for the big slam. Down goes the champion.
Crash Cassidy is a good-looking, big, strong, young kid. But the key word is young kid.
Well, here in USA Championship Wrestling, Ken, you never know what's going to happen week to week. We could see a title change this evening.
That's fine by me, because somewhere down the line, one of these two men are going to have to face me.
No doubt about that.
And I do believe that there is a show coming up in Mount Hope, West Virginia, I do believe.
That is correct, on August the 18th.
Well, I do believe that that will be about the time that Ken Steele makes his return.
And the big man kicks out, but the Sheik goes back in.
If all the doctor's premonitions are correct, and everything works just as planned, I think Mount Hope, West Virginia, on August 18th, that will be the date that Ken Steele returns to action.
And the Sheik has Cassidy in the corner as Bronco Barnett distracts the referee. I think the Sheik's a little surprised about what's happened here so far this evening. But Cassidy is not one to give up lightly. Big elbows and a kick to the midsection. Snap there. The big guy goes down. And the wily Sheik goes in there with something, gouging the head of Cassidy.
I put nothing past Akbar at all. Just like I
raking
put
that boot across
past
his
him
forehead.
Trying to run me down in the parking lot at Stephen P. News' office.
Pretty close there on the count. 2 with the Sheik with his feet on the ropes. And it does appear that the Sheik has busted open the forehead of Crash Cassidy this evening.
I think you have both men busted open now.
Turnaround is fair play. And the champion inflicting more damage there on the head of Cassidy. Eye gouge by the Sheik has Cassidy a little disoriented. And leg drop by the champion, going for the pin once again. 1, 2. And Cassidy kicks out. Ken, did you put that voodoo bag away?
I'm not going to tell you exactly where it's at, but it's never far from my side, Mark Wood.
Well, my left leg is itching and I'm starting to see purple.
And I would love nothing more than to put Akbar in that bag. And I've said that from the very beginning.
And the crowd not letting Cassidy down this evening. Big punch to midsection, 2, and a kick. And going for the suplex, and it's blocked by the Sheik. Oh, and a neck breaker.
Again, the young Crash Cassidy being a little outsmarted by the veteran Akbar.
Oh, and I thought we were going to see a title change here tonight. Bronco Barnett into the ring. Oh, and going for the knee of Cassidy. Ring the bell. Referee calls for the bell. Interference from Bronco Barnett this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by disqualification, Crash Cassidy.
Oh, what a tragedy for the young Cassidy.
That one.
As his championship title was put on the line tonight, he's picked up Bronco and oh, it's the gunslinger by Cassidy. I don't think we're going to have to worry about Bronco Barnett interfering anymore in Crash Cassidy's matches.
That suits me just fine because that will leave Akbar wide open for me.
And I'm not sure where this is going to end up, folks. But Cassidy has not given up. And down are both the Sheik as well as Bronco Barnett. And Cassidy giving himself the count this evening to show that he has the stuff to carry the gold here in USA Championship Wrestling. Folks, we are out of time this evening. On behalf of Ken Still and on behalf of Jacques Moliere, I'm Mark Wood, inviting you to tune in again to USA Championship Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, because of the disqualification, the title cannot change hands. Still, United States champion, Sheik Akbar.